This tree is symbolic of some of the beautiful trees we have here around Houston, and there's an organization working to make sure they stay that way. Here's a little bit more on Trees for Houston. The Bayou City is full of great parks and green spaces, and there's a local organization working to ensure our city stays green. They're Trees for Houston, and I came to meet with them today. Hello, sir.
Hi, Yolanda. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Look, Trees for Houston, and we have a tree.
We do have a tree here. We've got a nice native willow oak here for you to plant.
Oh, that should be fun, but I did wear my tree planting shoes, so I'm going to be ready.
I'll give you a little help.
As Executive Director at Trees for Houston, Barry Ward leads a staff and team of volunteers who paint our city green with beautiful trees.
Trees for Houston is a nonprofit with a simple mission, and that is to plant trees. Last year we planted about 46,000 trees. We are a nonprofit, no governmental money, but we partner with the City of Houston, sometimes other governmental agencies in sites like this, using trees, labor, other philanthropic organizations, corporations, civic groups, and we get thousands of trees in the ground, every one of which is intended for the public benefit of the greater Houston area.
For 26 years, Trees for Houston has planted over 360,000 trees. This could not have been possible without volunteers, for they are the lifeline of the organization.
We partner with all kinds of organizations and individuals, and there's lots of ways to participate.
It's easy to volunteer at Trees for Houston. Simply go online to treesforhouston.org and sign up. Here at Stude Park, Barry gave me a step-by-step lesson in tree planting.
When you put this tree in the ground, one of the most important things is that you want a nice, flat, firm bottom to the hole. You don't want it angled. You don't want anywhere where air is there or water can build up. You get problems with your roots that way. So you take your tree, and I try and pull the tree out right over the hole so any of the good dirt and compost that's in there falls right into it. If these are root bound, you just kind of press real hard on there and these trees will come right out. Okay?
Yeah. Ooh,
and that comes right out.
Soil.
So you got nice soil from the nursery here. Now, this is pretty good. What you want is you want the top of this root ball to be an inch or so above ground, and this will settle a little. A little higher is okay, a little lower. You know, it'll do okay either way. I aim for about an inch. Okay, now, one of the problems of trees growing in pots is that these roots grow in the shape of a bucket. And that's not how a tree needs to be. They need their roots to grow out laterally so that when they're a big tree, they don't blow over in the wind. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hand and we're gonna start breaking this up. And you don't need to be really gentle with this. And we're gonna go along. And I'm gonna do the bottom with my hand. I'm gonna do the sides with my spade.
New volunteers are given similar demonstrations.
I'm gonna grab the spade and I'm just gonna loosen the roots up real well, and I'm gonna shoulder these sides down.
And that's not damaging the roots?
Not at all. Shake that off. You could go all the way down to bare root and it wouldn't hurt the tree.
Planting trees is essential when it comes to protecting our urban environment. It's also a great way to get exercise and meet people who share your commitment toward a cleaner, greener Houston.
You want it solid enough to where the tree is stable, but not so packed that water won't penetrate. Okay?
Barry, you're doing a really good job at that.
Well, I have a long history of playing in the dirt.
By becoming a Trees for Houston volunteer, you help make Houston a healthier and more beautiful place to live.
We do a lot of trees, and this time of year I work every weekend planting trees with my own hands. So
outstanding.
I work 6 to 7 days a week for about 12 months a year actually planting trees on weekends. And it's a lot of fun. I'm really lucky to do it.
After a few more steps,
and you have a beautiful tree that's going to do real well.
Our tree was firmly planted in its new home. Well, Barry, you certainly have helped give me a refresher on planting trees. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
I think I'm going to go along and take a walk. But before I do, for those who want more information on your organization, what do they need to do?
They just need to log on to www.treesforhouston.org or call us at 713-840-8733. We are more than glad to help. It's what we're here for.
It's Barry from Trees for Houston. Now, I'm going to enjoy some more of these trees in the park. Take care,
Barry.
Thanks,
Yolanda.